Welcome back to Wave Docker. Another series preview for you today. Orioles take on the Houston Astros in Houston from today, Friday, June 21st to Sunday, June 23rd. Orioles just wrapped up a 3-game set where we took 2 out of 3 from the New York Yankees. I was at that game on Thursday, and it was awesome. What a fun game to go to. Orioles routed the Yankees 17-5, knocked Luis Gil out of the game after like 1 2/3 innings. Tony homered, Hazy homered, Cedric homered. I think like the top 4 hitters in the lineup went 3 for 5. It was just an all-around fantastic day for Orioles baseball and for narratives all around. In game 1, Albert Suarez hit Aaron Judge in the hand and all hell broke loose in the Yankees fandom, and it just kind of, became an unpleasant spot on baseball Twitter. Everyone said they were overreacting. We also hit Gleyber Torres later in the game, Keegan Aiken did. But then the next game, Gunnar Henderson got hit, Colton Cowser got hit. No response from the Orioles whatsoever. Game 3, Jordan Westburg got hit and Austin Hayes got hit. No response from the Orioles whatsoever. Yankees kind of fell apart. I think, they won game 1, obviously, after Aaron Judge got hit. But I think after that game, they just kind of got in their own heads about it. And it kind of led to their downfall. Orioles now trail the New York Yankees by a half game. And we're heading to Houston now. And they are heading to Atlanta, I believe. So, yeah. So that's like Braves, Phillies, Yankees. We went 6-3 against them. And that was a stretch where we were like, oh, Orioles going to get exposed? Nah, fam. We won the first 2 against the Braves, lost the first one, lost the third one, lost that first game, nail-biter against the Phillies, and then won the last 2 with a rout in Game 3 on Father's Day. Then we lost the first game to the Yankees, and then we won the last 2. So, Orioles are a good baseball team. Shocker. I'm not surprised, but, I'm sure a lot of national media is because they kind of look at this young team that got swept in the playoffs last year and said, they didn't really, make that many. They got Corbin Burns, but big whoop. We're still, I think, kind of underrated, and I think we still have a lot of room to grow, so that's a good thing. But Brash is out for the year, Meansy's out for the year, Danny Coulombe's out till September, so I think Uncle Mike's got to make some trades soon, but we'll see about that. Maybe Garrett Crochet? We'll see. But yeah, Astros series, let's go. Game 1, Grayson Rodriguez versus Jake Bloss. Another great start for Grayson in his last outing. 7 innings, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. He has been on it since his tough outing against Boston when he struck out 10, gave up 4 earned runs. He's playing aggressive. He's pitching late into the games. He's now 8-2 with a 3.20 ERA. He has just been the man, and definitely our number 2 now that Kyle Brash is out for the year. Him and Corbin make a pretty nasty 1-2 punch. I like it a lot. This is Jake Bloss's major league debut. In the International League, he is 4-2 with a 1.74 ERA over 12 starts and 62 innings. Also had a .82 WHIP, so pretty good young guy the Astros are pulling up from their minor league affiliate. I'm not really sure what happened to the rotation. I didn't really go into that, but I'm trying to think. Did Verlander go down with injury? I don't know. But they're pulling up a young guy for his first start, so, let's light him up. Let's give him a rude awakening to the major leagues tonight. Yeah. Game 2, Corbin Burns versus Ronel Blanco. Another great start for Corb. 6 innings, 2 earned runs, 7 strikeouts. That was his 10th straight quality start and 12th out of his 15 starts. Now 8-2 with a 2.14 ERA, which is the American League lead. Now that Luis Gil and Tarek Skubal both had rough outings, and their ERA went up by, I think, like 50 points each. I think he's arguably the Cy Young frontrunner at this point. Like I said, 8-2, 2.14 ERA. This guy pitches deep into games. He doesn't give a lot of earned runs. He's looking good, and he's our ace. We knew what we got, and honestly, I think he's pitching better than what better than what. I don't know. I don't know what to say. He had a great year last year, but it was nothing, compared to his 2021 year. But I think, he's pitching into his prime right now, and I think he's pitching really well. I think, anybody can say that. Ronel Blanco, 7-2 with a 2.43 ERA over 13 starts and 77 2/3 innings and a 0.966 walks and hitters per inning pitched. He owns the only no-hitter on the year, and in his last start, he went 7 innings without allowing a hit. He hasn't allowed more than 5 hits in a start all year. So, this guy, he limits contact, which is, Orioles do a lot of that, but also the Orioles, when we lose, we tend to not do a lot of that. The balls don't really leave the infield, so let's hope that version of the Orioles isn't out there on Game 2. I really want to sweep here. I really want to keep the foot on the gas and really keep the pressure on the Yankees to keep winning because, that series win may have broken the Yankees. I don't want to say anything I don't want to conjure anything, but we need to keep our foot on the gas. I was saying that during yesterday's game as well when we were up 8-3. After that Judge home run, I was like, all right, let's not let up because I don't want to, blow a 7-0 lead. And we kept our foot on the gas, and we ended up winning 17-5. And they had to put in a position player, Jose Trevino, to pitch. So keep the foot on the gas. It's still June, but June is where A lot of ground can be made up. So I don't want to, I know I'm not, saying anything surprising to the Orioles. Like, if I had to say anything to them, I don't think they'd be like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Like, they know. They're locked in. But I'm just saying, don't get content. Let's keep it moving. Game 3, Albert Suarez versus Framber Valdez. Big Al had one of his more lackluster starts against the Yanks. 3 2/3 innings, 3 earned runs, 5 walks, 6 hits, now 3-1 with a 2.05 ERA. In all likelihood, this is his final start before Dino returns from the IL. Dino is making a rehab start on Saturday in Norfolk. So maybe 2 more starts for Big Al, but I don't know. I'm not the manager. But if this is his last start of the year, show out. He's capable of a lot. Maybe maybe he'll give us his first 6 innings appearance of the year. That'd be cool. But yeah, I think out of him and Cade Povich when Steen returns, it's definitely gonna be Albert Suarez because he's shown that he can be successful out of the bullpen. So I'm not the manager. I just like Dean Kramer a lot, and I'm looking forward to seeing him back in the rotation. But Big Al, I believe in you, buddy. Framber Valdez, 5-5 with a 3.91 ERA for 12 starts and 73 2/3 innings. His last outing, he went 6 innings of 2-run ball, allowing 2 hits and walking 5. He has struggled with control this year. I think he leads the league in wild pitches. But he's a good arm. The Astros have a good rotation. They're kind of, playing lackluster baseball right now. They're 34-20. Second in the West, 9 back of Seattle. So, this is kind of a down year for the Astros in terms of their expectations as a ball club over the last, decade practically. Not decade, like 7 years, But yeah, like I said, Orioles need to keep the foot on the gas. Winning 2 out of 3 from the Yankees is great. We are up 5-2 in the season series. So, we are in a position of power, I guess, over the Yankees right now, but I still want to keep it moving. Like, if we can exit June, which was looked at to be our roughest month because we're taking on Cleveland once we get back from Houston and Baltimore. If we can exit June with 2-game lead, 3-game lead, I think that'd be the paramount, like, oh my gosh, what a month. But, that's like best case scenario. Best case scenario is obviously a gajillion game lead, but a realistic outlook that is a little bit of optimism, I think, is exiting June with a 2-game lead. I think that'd be phenomenal for the momentum of this baseball team. Yeah, get Dean Kramer back. And, towards the end of June is when trades start happening. So, final stretch of June here, the last 9 days. So that's about 3 series. So that's exactly 3 series. Maybe 2 series because I think there's a 4-game set. Yeah, there's a 4-game set against Texas after Cleveland. I digress. Huge month. We've played really well up to now. Let's keep the foot on the gas. Sweep the Astros. Take care of their Guardians. Take care of the Rangers. Let's just go. Go O's. Blah, 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 blah. You know the drill. Like and subscribe, and go O's. Peace out.